Yeah, well, it's not actually there yet. I'm not that big into lo-fi, but for them to go and do it is such a non-Blizzard thing. How do you think? I mean, the music's all free to use. Yep, actually no affixes. I like the music you first heard in the storyline when entering the Hibernal Hollow and Ardenweald's. Ardenweald's music is like the best in the video game, yeah. No doubt about it. This is just weird. Just strange. No affixes at all. It's an easy week. Chimewood Valley Draenor music is fire. Yeah, that's good too. Draenor's got some good music. Would you say having no affixes would make the dungeons more fun? Maybe 1 week out of the year would be fun. But no, I don't really, because like then everything's the exact same every time you do it, which I don't think is good for the system at all. Sad thing is though, I bet people who get scored for this will get their score taken back. Probably, yeah. That's what should happen. But realistically, not many people are going to be getting much score from this. Not like the top groups in the world are all waking up at whatever time to get these keys started. Raider.io page says Sanguine Volcanic. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's certainly a bug, right? Still can't do the mechanics though, so doesn't matter what affixes you have. Plenty of interrupts up, we just didn't use them. Is it good to loss on that first pull on fort? It's definitely a good idea, I think, yeah. What about on non-fort and non-tyrannical at the same time? What should you do then? Just lost bosses, I guess? Yeah, what happens if there's no affixes at all? What do you lost? Just bosses, I guess. What did Blizzard do now? Echo's MDI team is going for rank 1 IO. Are they? I figured those guys would not just like be sitting there waiting for the reset to go do keys. Fuck it, yo, this could be the bridge that all you affix haters wanted. They might actually have to just keep it. Like if it's a complicated fix, they might have to just keep it. If it takes them like a while to fix this, they might have to just keep it, right? Or disable Mythic Plus, I guess, maybe more realistically. Looks like Blood DK is back to having huge blood shields. Yeah, the talent, a couple talents for Blood DK are really powerful. There's a talent that increases their absorbs on themselves. So that makes their already high mastery really high. Roll it back. Well, you'd think that the servers would have, like, something would have happened by now if they were, I don't know, maybe not. I would honestly unscrap, well, I didn't mean it was going to be gone for good. I just meant they might disable it until they can fix it. Got the BIS cloak from the last boss in my vault. Just what a hunter needs. Less HP. Ah, that's funny. It would be awesome to have 1 week of no affixes. It sounds funny, but you won't like that when there's affixes again the following week, right? How was your vault? Good. I got my 3rd piece of tier, so that means next week for sure I get my 4 set. They have been gearing the last 2 weeks to push for rank 1. Huh, that's really weird. I wonder if they knew something. Hey Metro, thank you so much for the streams. Hope you're doing good and good luck with the keys. Thank you, man. So far we have very good luck because we have no affixes. Hopefully we have no lag on this boss too. Maybe they fixed that and they bugged out the affixes. What else? Beware. What embellishments are you using? Right now I only have 1. I have the Shadow Flame Cloak thingy, whatever that is. I took gloves last week, not tier. This week, tier gloves. Oh, sweet man. Wait, that's exactly what I did. That's literally exactly what I did. This actually feels really weird having 0 affixes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, what do you lust when you have no affixes? I guess just bosses. It's just like a psychological thing, though. Like, if it ever stayed in, you wouldn't even, like, it wouldn't feel weird at all. Did you get anything good in the vault? Yeah, I got my 3rd piece of tier. It's gloves. So I already had 447 gloves, unfortunately, but it's still, now I have 4 piece next week. Is this a bug or legit? It's a bug, yeah. Or if it is not a bug, it's not been announced. I don't think they would do that in the middle of a season. That would be pretty fucking dumb, honestly. Lost 18k HP with this cloak. Holy shit, that's a lot, dude. How much did you have? Like 500k? Just keep an eye on this thing, because I bet the affixes are just going to show up whenever they fix it. I still only have 1 tier. Oh, wait. How do we even get score? Wait, what's going to even happen with score? Because there's no tyrannical or fortified, so what happens? It's going to fucking break the game. I had 585k, actually. It's just going to break the game. We're just going to like lose all of our score when we get this piece. Or when we get this key upgraded. Rob, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Since last week was 4, I'm sure it will count for Tyran. I guess. So it's, if there was no score, or if there was no affixes, it would just alternate, I guess. If there was no affix, yeah, okay. So this obviously isn't intended in, like, now that we've thought about it that way. It's obviously not staying that way. Or they can just leave tyrannical and fortified, I guess. And most people don't, like, most people complain about no affixes, meaning like the other affixes, not those ones. Yo, Metro, they forgot the affixes. Yep. How's your day going? Oh, Mucky, what's up, buddy? So far, so good. What's like ironic is last week had volcanic, which is basically no affix anyway. It's this week. Yeah, this week had volcanic. Yeah, but sanguine. We'll see what happens this week. I was mentally preparing for sanguine. Oh god, I have no fucking movement speed. Don't pull trap. Okay. Curious to see if you get scored. That's what we were just talking about. How do you get score when there's no tyrannical or fortified? I'm curious to see if I get banned, I guess, is maybe. To be fair, if it's sanguine, I don't mind leaving the affixes out. Yeah. One last key here before that happens. Beware. Wait, oh yeah, that. Oh, so you don't have to be near them anymore? I thought you had to be right next to it to get that buff. That's not the case. No one would get banned for this? No, I know. I'm just fucking around. Just messing around. I mean, I'm not getting banned for it. Maybe you guys get banned for this because you guys kind of suck anyway, right? But I'm certainly not going to get banned for this. Beware. Savage. Also fucking around. Anyway, hey Metro, what's the name of the add-on which shows your party member's health bar on the left? This is just the Blizzard default, yeah. I have a custom skin for it, though. If you want that, you can find it in my UI video. Nah, we'll just be a rewind. No banning. Nah, I know, it's just fucking... Just messing around.
Titan pawns have come to stop us. Let us see who can be rid of the most first.
Probably no score at all. That actually would probably be the most logical thing here. Yeah, we just won't get any score at all. Because I think like the distribution of score depends on the fixes. They will probably ban me. I'm just sitting here working. Oh wow, really? Metro, do you have a favorite dungeon this cycle so far? No. Is this a custom skin? What's different with it? What's different with that? It's just a skin. It doesn't change the functionality of the bars. Just change the way it looks. That's not what it looks like by default, like the texture of it. So I always assume people ask me that because that's just the Blizzard default. Otherwise, nothing else different. That boss's health pool didn't look like a tyrannical boss, so they'll have to throw out these runs. That's a good question, yeah. That's what I was thinking, like maybe the affixes are actually there, but they're just not working. But yeah, there's no sanguine or anything else, so. Just looks like class color bars. Again, yeah, anyway. You know how when you go to your add-ons, you can change the texture of a thing? Solid, there's like different ones for different add-ons, right? That's not something that you can change on the Blizzard default. So in order to do that, you overlay a skin into it, and it changes it. Beware. Can they hotfix it mid-key? Yes, I'm sure they can. Maybe not, though. Maybe like the key has to change. Once the key starts, it's probably not changeable. Ace, what's up, buddy? Good evening. Welcome. What are the affixes? None. It's gonna be a push week. I'll probably restart the instance servers. Yeah, who knows? They're gonna do something. I'm sure. That's what I said though. Like, if it takes much longer, like, I don't know, man. Does it like this might be your window into finally having no affixes that people ask for? Affixes took a week off to play Diablo. Yeah, maybe actually. I didn't even think about that. Is Sanguine just playing fucking Diablo? How is it, guys? You guys play it? Nobody answered me. My bet is it's a small update tomorrow. They got to get that fixed before tomorrow, right? Otherwise, it'd be fucked. I haven't played Diablo 4, and I don't plan on buying it right now, but I'll tell you, I watched a bunch of, like, the cutscenes or whatever. The story is extremely good, just like I expected. I really like the story in this game. Diablo 4. It'll probably be fixed within the hour. That's what you would think, yeah. Cutscenes are legit. Yeah, the story's really good. Diablo is mindless fun for me. If you like the gameplay loop, I would recommend it. The thing is, I don't think I will like it more than Diablo 2, which is fully moddable, and that's enough for me to keep playing that pretty much forever. I've been playing Diablo 4 since June 2nd. That's when it came out, or what? I don't even know what that means. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that you guys are like. And so, did you ever play Diablo 2? My next question is like, how do you compare it to Diablo 2? There's one thing I really like so far that I've seen is that legendary system where you like just get the item's power and you can put it on any item or something like that. Kind of like in WoW, I guess. That's a really good feature. At least there won't be any incorporeal or afflicted souls. Yeah, that's not this week anyway. It was supposed to be volcanic and sanguine apparently. Yeah, what are we gonna put on the spreadsheet? Oh fuck. D4 is not for me, although I will for sure eventually buy it, just when WoW gets dull. Gotcha. It's not fortified, so this week it's fine to pull all these, I think. Beware. Oh, the gauntlet will be annoying with Sanguine. That's what I'm saying. Sanguine sucks in this dungeon. People on EU really struggling with the afflicted affix. Oh, really? Make a new weak type and name it push. Yeah, I don't know what to put. The spreadsheet doesn't work if you don't put affixes, I don't think. This dude's getting hit by every mechanic. He's trying his hardest to make it look like it's still hard. Thundering is one of the worst affixes they've ever come up with. Agreed. Afflicted was really easy if you bring one additional hybrid. Yeah, pretty much like most groups had it, but people still didn't do it. Alright, so this boss, it's not tyrannical, so this boss shouldn't be that hard. You like Thundering? I mean, it wasn't bad, it was just compared to the other ones, it was so boring, right?
We'll build a new world, free from their corruption.
Afflicted is an effort affix, so it's going to be rough and pugs. I'm just interested in seeing what score you get. Oh, okay. That's not good. Yeah, we'll see about score.
Beware.
This Demon Hunter's like just hard carried mechanically, which is weird, because he's higher score than everybody else in the group.
Beware.
If by effort you mean I hit poison cleansing totem and forget about it, he means like somebody has to do it, you know? And he's right. That's the problem in pugs. Nobody ever wants to do a mechanic. X-Mon, what's up, buddy? I think Afflicted was super easy from the perspective of the best healer in Mythic Plus. Well, Blood DK didn't have any real answers to it, so it was unfortunate. Are there no affixes this week? Yeah, it's push week.
Beware.
Seeing only one death in this dungeon on 21 is real satisfying. Well, to be fair, the group's solid, you know? You'd still easily die to this shit on 21. It's not like it's suddenly a joke.
Beware.
I mean, I'm biased because Shaman was the best class for it. Yeah, no doubt.
Beware.
Yeah, there's 2 deaths, yeah.
Let me show ya the power of the elements.
Beware.
We're also on your way to a double upgrade. Oh yeah, I didn't even think. Yeah, see, I told you, dude. The affixes add so much time to the game, like so much time. Yeah, I think it isn't like an easy double upgrade,
Nothing can stop.
and this isn't even like high damage. Reading people say that they are just getting no IO. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. We wouldn't get score at all, because if there's not tyrannical, I don't know how you would get a score. Find out together. I actually took the spell as Guardian Druid because I had a hunch. And of course our priest forgot to talent into it as spell. What the fuck? How do you not have it as priest? It's like the #1 spell. First thing on the talent tree. Maybe it'll still count for vault? Well, that's true. Yeah, it should. If Blizzard wants dungeons to be less than 25 minutes, then no affixes are the way to go.
Beware.
But also help people get their portals, right? Yeah. Still looking for any specific key. I had Enhanced Shaman complain that his class had too many buttons to care about the affix. Those are the ones you gotta record and send to me.
Beware.
Maybe the affixes are the warriors that we invited along the way. To be honest, yeah. Saying we might be hard in this part of halls. Well, it depends on what actually happens with it, but yeah, I think you're right. This part of this dungeon is like the hardest affix part in any dungeon. Enhanced Shaman's flaw is also very poor defense. Gotcha.
Fools! Do you not see what that wretch Tyr has done?
No. Apparently it does count for Vault. Yeah, I mean, it should. You can do it too that has no affixes as well. The affixes are you need to invite one undergeared and one low score player to each run. Yeah, we could just make our own affixes if you guys want. We can do hardcore challenge. That seems to be the hot thing now, huh? If anybody dies, we end the key. Or I guess we don't have to end the key, but they can't continue, so I have to solo it. In doubt, Ragers with Sanguine will Sanguine, but the low drops in Shrine use to burst and Sanguine. Community driven to fix this sounds straight out of Classic. Yeah, it's about as easy as Classic dungeons. Actually, it's still harder. Hugging is sometimes running the hardcore fix. Yeah, I guess so. People leave after one death. Happens a lot. Good point. Four DPS keys without affixes? Yeah, I guess so. That would probably... I don't know. Would it really help that much? I mean, obviously it would help, but... I think it's just more about dungeons than anything, like... And really comp, like you can't do it with this comp, right? I can't do anything to heal these guys, so... People were doing no healer 24s last week? Yeah, I'm aware, yeah. My point is, without affixes, I don't know if it would necessarily be like so easy that anybody could try it. This key with just Sanguine would need at least 5 minutes. Yep, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, I was thinking more about Fortified and Tyrannical, but yeah, even Sanguine. They add a lot of time to the key. I'm gonna die. I did not know that slowed you. Not sure how I didn't die there. Really confused what's going on. I have 2,000 health. Yeah, I'm dead. Anyway, the boss's interface is the worst mechanic. Why did that guy die? What the fuck? Alright, full wipe here, I guess. Or I guess he can get me up. Catalyst is out, but you can't get a charge? Right, I couldn't get a charge. Yeah. Are they going to fix the affixes? Yes. Sanguine is there, you just can't see it. I was thinking like the affixes were still going to be there even though they don't show up, but... So probably not double upgrading it anymore. But I guess it doesn't matter. Did you end up maxing blacksmithing? Nah, I never finished maxing it. So is the affixes bugged? I guess so, yeah. If by bugged you mean not present, yes. Jernbeck with somebody welcome. Actually, yeah, so if you don't get scored, this went from push week to the worst week in the game. It's just like pretty much impossible to get scored then this week, right? You're back from vacation and ready to watch Keys? Sweet. Hate this boss because of the melee range? Yeah, it's a weird fight. Altogether weird. Free vault week. You can get the portals, but I already have them. What do you look for when you form your own group? I don't ever really. Dude, what are these guys? The hell, you know, like patrolling. $28.90. Can't figure out the most obvious part of the fight. But it's not tyrannical, so it's not as bad. Maybe we kind of need to do something about this one, right? This was a double upgrade. It was. Till this. It's not tyrannical. What happened? Bugged affixes, and there's no affixes at all. Been pushing Keys with a good buddy of mine. We had a huge difficulty timing 20. The moment I get away from him and do some solo keys, I'm back. I time 3 back to back. Yeah, that's what I've been telling people for years. Like if they're struggling with lower keys and you're not pugging, probably just try pugging. Because it's probably easier. He's not bad at the game, but I don't know what's going on. It's probably not just him either, but it's just coincidence. Wonder if they're going to revert score. Apparently they don't give score, which makes sense because these keys don't have an affix, so I don't know how you would get score. But we'll find out. We are getting score from this one way or the other. Even if I have to solo it, I hope it won't take this long. What? Did this ever happen since you started playing? No, never once. So this week has no affixes, correct. I know you generally pug solo, but have you had the situation where a guildie isn't good enough to do a given key? Yep. That's what I'm saying, like it's actually easier to just pug at times. Like, let's put it this way. Okay. There was times when I tried to get people in the guild I was playing with to get 20s, and we had 0 chance. Like they never were gonna do it. The only way I can get it done is if I can solo every boss. Whereas if I just pug a 20, it's super fucking easy. You know what I mean? So. I mean, it's probably getting changed or fixed, Jack, so. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, but. So will this count? We'll find out in a second, guys. Just be patient. Sorry the guy died on the last boss, but we will know very shortly. No affixes due to D4? No, it's just a bug. Just a bug, obviously there's meant to be affixes. Imagine if it was on purpose. It's not. It doesn't work without affixes. The system like literally doesn't function without affixes. Yeah, nothing even popped up. It didn't even look like we finished the key, other than the loot. That's the only thing that indicates we even finished the key. So what happened to the key? The question is, what happened to the key? Yeah, it's basically like a Mythic 0, yeah. And it still has no affixes, so. It did upgrade, though. It did upgrade. Really, really, really strange.